Hello and welcome back to Growers Farm. My name is James, and today is June the 20th. As you can see, it's a slightly cloudy summer's day, and most of our work around the farm for now is done. We're waiting for stuff to grow. We've got some fertilizer to spread and things. Which is why the Amazon is still on the back of the T6 here. But what we're going to do today is we're going to look after our animals. We're going to do some animal work. So we're jumping in our... We need to actually do a bit of a tractor clean around here, I think. But we're getting in our 7840 and we're going to go and sort them out. So the cows need straw and feed and water, I think. Whereas our sheep need water and feed. They all need cleaning out as well. We need to clear up their feeding areas. I recently cleaned up the manure from the cows. So they've been mucked out in the last couple of days. And don't need doing right now. So we're just going to clean up this mess down here. If I can... Sometimes it's a little hard to judge the angle of the bucket. There we go. That should do it. Scrape along. Nope. What angle have I got my bucket at then? Ugh. Whoa. Oh, we managed to pick some up. There we go. That's cleaned it. Right, that into the feeding trough, like that. Perfect. So that's got that done. Yeah, so if we have a look at our PDA and see on the status, we need water for our sheep, and we need to give them some feed as well. They've eaten most of the grass in their pen, whereas the cows are in need of everything. So let's go and turn on the tap for the cows, and then that can be filling. Close that behind us and make sure that our cows have plenty of water. There we go. That's filling now. That will stop automatically. And then we want to jump back in here. And we're gonna go and clean the sheep out first while we've got the bucket on the front of here. But we want to go and get feed for both of them. Let's close this door. There we go. That's better. We also need to start looking at the wool. I need to have a look at the wool prices and see how the local merchants are doing. They may be offering us a good deal at the moment. And I got a couple of phone calls to make actually. They've been just to sort of check up on that. It's about the time, basically the shearing of the sheep is finished. So we're looking now at getting that wool sold off. So I'm beginning to try and negotiate some prices and get some, get some good money for that wool. With the impending purchase of the new combine coming up, the more money we can get in is going to be more and more useful to us. Oh, come on, there we go. Scraping that along the front of there. Clear up their feeding area. I'll make them happy. Right, and yeah, we'll turn this. This water is a little bit low in here, so we'll turn that on, and that will cut off after a little bit, and is all good. Right, so that is our animals cleared out. Now, we need to get them fed. So the sheep will be nice and easy to feed. We'll grab a couple of hay bales and head back here with those once we've got the front load. Once we've got the bale spike on here. Lots of sort of jumping in and out of the tractor, making sure these gates are closed. We don't want our sheep escaping or our cows getting out. Neither of those things would be fun or good. It does happen from time to time, and normally ends up not because you've left a gate open, but because you need to repair a piece of fence. So I need to at some point actually. Well, that tends to be a winter job, but I like to go round a couple of times in the year and just go and check exactly what's going on, and make sure that none of our fences are in disrepair or in need of sorting out. So yeah, there's that. Right, now can we... what I want to do, ideally, is to try and take 2 of these hay bales at once. We should be able to do that. Yeah. We get it in the right place with our bale spike, and we will get 2 of these together. There we go. And 2 of these should be enough to feed our sheep. We just got to make sure... Whoa! Or would be if I'd got it spiked properly. That's the trouble. There was a little bit too much width between those 2 then. Right, there we go. That should do it. Has that got it? That's got it. Different angles now, and at least that one is nice and flat on the ground. This is the trouble. Sometimes you are playing pick-up bale if you don't get them quite right on your on your bale spike. But there we go. That should do it. Right, let's get this out to the sheep. Whoa. Turned a bit sharp there. That's the other thing. Careful when you're turning. Don't turn too sharply, or you might end up with a problem. What is happening with that bale? It's one of those days today. Bales refuse to stay on the bale spike. There we go. That's better. That's much better. Right. So we'll get these through. What is up with the bale spike? The integrity... I'm really worried about the integrity of these bales, actually. They shouldn't be falling off the spike that easily. That might end up being a mess. Let's go and drop this first one in the into the feed trough. Look at the mess that those sheep have made already. There we go. That's the first one in. I'm going to grab the second. And we will get... that should get our sheep nice and fed. It may not take all of this bale to feed them. It should be a good amount, so we'll sort of leave the rest of it there to spread out, and go in. Oh, get it right under the thing. No, not like that. There we go. Don't think we've got much of that bale left. Oh, we got a fair amount of that bale left. Over 3,000. We only used about 700 litres of that last bale, but that will stay there, and we'll keep putting that in over time, and that will keep the sheep fed for a little while. As long as we're, I think our forecast is good for the next couple of days. I think we're due for a fairly sunny summer, so it's not going to cause a problem at all. There we go. Right, and back this way so that we can start getting our cows sorted. So in order to sort our cows, we're going to have to grab one of our other tractors because we need the feeding, the feed mixer, because we're going to do mixed ration. And I can go through the mixing amount with you here. So there's our feed mixer down the back. We're also going to give them some straw too. But we're gonna use our 8560 tuning here for this job. So in general, yeah. So I probably this being a vlog, I should really talk about what's going on the farm in general. Crops are growing nicely. We are fertilizing on a regular basis. We've got the potatoes are the ones are our crops most in need of fertilization. They'll take one more load of the connect up that and that. There we go. They will take one more load of the solid fertilizer. We'll get that on there. And then after that, we will do. We'll go out with the sprayer and spray everything. We need to do some weeding over the next month or so to get that sorted, and hopefully by the end of summer, we're going to be in a position where we have plenty, or where we've should get a really good yield off our crops. That would be the best outcome from this, and yeah, hopefully by then we will. Well, yeah, we will definitely need to have our combine by that point. Right, those in to our feeding trough. There we go. Now we want to put in. I think we'll put in 2 of these. We'll see how full we are actually. Where's my gauge? How are we? We are not too bad. I think we need a little bit better mix. We have too much hay in at the moment. So we're going to put in a couple of bales full of silage as well. That will even things up. I don't think we're going to need any straw in this. Actually, 1 bale of silage should do this, I think. Nothing to do with only having picked up 1. There we go. There's a bale of silage in. And we'll go and check our panel for our mix as well. So yeah, we are at we're 80% full. We're in a good position. We can get away with a straw bale in here, which is exactly what we want to do. So straw bales, we create far more of those on the farm than either of our other ones. So if I can get the mix right and pad it with a little bit of straw, then that's good, because that saves us money and saves us time, which is all good. We are going to go and do some hay in the next few weeks. Hay season is swiftly coming upon us. There we go. I think that's probably filled that up. Let's turn this tractor off. We don't need that running. Yeah, we are 100%. We are at a good mix. So let's turn the mixer on, and then we'll just spin around and empty out, because that will do us absolutely grand. Right, there we go. Emptying out. That will feed our cows very, very nicely. But I think they'll probably take most, if not all of this. I want to back up a little bit. Make sure that we get as much in this across our feeding trough as we can. Yeah, that has got them done. So yeah, a very little bit left in the bottom again. So we'll put this away, and we want to hook up our straw blower next. So this through here. Right, so we'll turn it off because we don't need to mix anymore. And there we go. So that has got that done there. Turn the tractor off, because I should not touch the PTO while the tractor is running. That is never a good idea. And the fact that I did it earlier in this vlog annoys me. Attaching or detaching a PTO in a running tractor, not a good idea. Even if you know the PTO is disengaged, should not do it. There we go. And start her up again. Right, there we go. So we are going to hopefully not hit our mowers. And yeah, head back out here and we're going to load this up. So open it and put another straw bale in. Now the actual harvest can't come soon enough now. We really need to look at renewing the number of straw bales we have, because as you can see we're getting a little bit low. Stacking some new straw bales it's gonna be an interesting challenge in a couple of places here. We're gonna have to sort of get it on a side, on one of the side bits, and do it that way. It is the only disadvantage I got to my shed, is that we fill different parts at different times. A perfect example of that is we're going to be filling the hay section a lot sooner and make it jut out a lot further than it currently does. Oh, we didn't quite get that in. Again, the visibility on this tractor is not great. I'm thinking of getting a skid steer or something maybe for the farm. Just something that I can more easily see bits like this. The trouble with the skid steer is it wouldn't be high enough to fill our feed mixer, which is a problem. That needs to... yeah, it's trying to see where I should be with this. There we go, I think that's got it. Yeah, there we go, that's into it. So let's close up the back, and that should bring our bale in. Yeah, there we go. And we can just have a quick look. There it is, inside. And then we'll bring this round and get our cows done. So yeah, it's a quieter day on the farm today. As I said, we're mainly doing animal work. This is going to be one of those vlogs where I'm basically talking for most of it. Not much else is going on. And we basically, we've got that, we need to shoot through that bit there. But basically we're just getting the animal work done, preparing for doing some more stuff. We're going, as I said, we're going to be fertilizing and doing stuff like that for a while yet. They could do a little bit more. I think they'd probably do with another bale maybe. Oh wow, we are going to be doing straw bales for a while. So I am going to get some more straw bales put in here, because this is otherwise going to be repetitive for you guys. And we might go out and see if we can spread some fertilizer on our potatoes, seeing as they could do with it. We did not empty. We've still got 110. That was a big bale for 113 litres. There we go. That's emptied it. Right. So yeah, we're gonna get the rest of the straw done, and I think I might take you up to the field to have a look at our crops before we go today, and yeah, we'll go and have a look at that. Because I need to go and spread, as I said, spread some solid fertilizer on the potatoes, in order to look after them and make sure that they're growing at the best way, and we'll go from there, I think. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit once I got this job done. So I've finished working with the cows now. And we've got them fully done with straw. So let's head back, get our front loader tractor back in the shed as well, because we're not going to be using that again today, I don't think. We are going to have I'm going to have to get the pressure washer out. Looking at the state of our tractors, definitely need to get the pressure washer out and do some cleaning around here, because this is yeah, our tractors are looking very mucky right now. Right, there we go. That will do just there. Yeah, it's underneath that bit, but I just want to be careful. Right, into the T6. We have got some fertilizer in this, but I'm going to go and fill it up because we're going to go and do the potato field with this. And just sort of get a nice bit of coverage on it, I think, which will be good. And we'll do it a lot of good. That should, I think. There we go. Just bring this in and round the back here, and you can see that we're getting to a point where we're getting fairly low on this. So with the amount of fertilizer we bought for the year was about right. I want to lower that down. And we're kind of using the rest of it up on the potatoes. And we can take a little bit more. So let's fill those up. There we go. Lift this. Close that. Good. And away we go. As I said, we do need to do a little bit of work with this and get this done. I'm looking, actually, we need to go and repair the tractor. This is not working well. Right. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do this job today. This tractor is it's not in a good way. I need to get it into the workshop, so I'm going to drop the fertilizer spreader off the back. Actually, we'll head back round here. But yeah, this tractor does not feel right at all. It is in some serious need of work. And I think, looking at the condition of our fertilizer spreader as well, that's probably in the same boat. So I'm gonna get that. Actually, yeah, we'll get that into the workshop at the same time. I'm hoping I'm not gonna have to empty it of all this fertilizer, but yeah. I don't think that fertilizer spreader is looking in great nick either. So we're just gonna bring both of these in here. We'll drop the fertilizer spreader off a little way back, just so that I can get to work on that. There we go, and just move the tractor forward a bit, and then yeah, should be able to get at all of it and get this sorted. But yeah, so that's a pity. I'm gonna spend most of the rest of my day doing that. So I think I'll leave the vlog here as I need to get on with this job. All that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this vlog. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for the latest videos from the farm, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.